Hey guys, what is up? RedPandaMining here. How you guys all doing? I hope you're all doing really well and having a really great day. I'm gonna be finally just making my dedicated video regarding EIP 1559, and this is something you guys have all been asking for. I've definitely hinted, EIP 1559 in previous videos, I would say for the past half year, and just notably understanding the risk involved, especially for getting into crypto mining, spending thousands upon maybe hundreds of thousands of dollars into mining. And, this EIP 1559 essentially is supposed to be burning the transaction fees. And so it means less of the rewards, and that means the profitability essentially go down. So I'm going to just, throughout this video, just talk about everything, just give you guys my opinions and thoughts. Yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Just right away, I'm going to say to you guys, I think Ethereum mining, obviously, we knew this was coming, and proof of stake especially. But if there isn't any price discovery in the future, like new all-time highs for Ethereum, then obviously that means Ethereum mining profitability isn't going to be there. But if it is, all right, if Ethereum hits like $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, and so on, and if the block reward, which is at 2 Ethereum per block right now, if that stays the same, then you guys will see profitability wise, in terms of fiat numbers, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be just as good as it is probably now if the price of Ethereum continues to rises. All right, that's just a big if though, right? That's what I would say a lot of the Ethereum developers are basing on their that Ethereum may go up in price once EIP 1559 is implemented, due to potentially the sell-off pressure that miners implement. And I'm just going to say right now, in my opinion, there hasn't been much sell-off pressure from miners for Ethereum. I think it's proven that we are hodlers, and we've definitely been propping up the Ethereum network, but I'm going to be giving more of my thoughts throughout the latter half of this video. Anyways, guys, there is some updates regarding EIP 1559, all right, from good old Tim Bako. He's got a tweet here just recently. It says, a lot has happened on 1559 in the past few weeks. I've just finished summarizing it in the latest update, 006 out now, all right, January 18th, 2021, and the state of 1559. Okay, I'm not going to go through all of this, but here's a TLDR. There was a bug in the large state testnet. We are restarting it, polishing the spec EIP 2718 support on the way, and the base fee opcode EIP drafted. A quick Vitalik post about why 2000% full blocks should be fine on mainnet. We've got a good enough strategy for managing transaction pool, new simulations and analysis for transition of 1559 and base fee manipulations. Some miners voiced their opposition to 1559 and were thinking about how to best move things forward, which is the biggest thing I want to talk about today. And let's just go there now. I'm just going to skip all this stuff. I'll have this all linked down below so you guys can read, what they're talking about here in terms of, I guess, the development of this EIP 1559. Okay, so let's go to the mining concerns, which is obviously the biggest topic for today's video. And yeah, this video is probably going to be super uber long. I'm sorry, but I'm just going to go through all this as you guys have asked for it. Okay, so the past few weeks have seen concerns raised by the mining community about EIP 1559. In short, because the base fee in every transaction is burnt, miner revenue will be reduced by introducing EIP. I and others are working on EIP 1559 and are obviously biased here. But while it is true that miner revenue will decrease under 1559, it is worth noting that, until recently, transaction fees had only represented a small fraction of miner revenue. Here's a source, so let's go check out what he's talking about here. First time in Ethereum's history, miners made more from fees than from the block rewards, which is very true back in October around that time. And yeah, definitely transaction fees during those times were insane. If you guys were following my YouTube channel back in September, October, August, yeah, they were definitely really high. You guys probably see the block rewards were 20 Ethereum per block, 30 Ethereum per block. So at most, I think we saw like a 500 Ethereum per block. I think that was a misclick, but yeah, definitely averaging right now as of mining, Ethereum right now, the block rewards have been averaging about 2.5 to 3 Ethereum per block. Okay, going along, fee dominated chains can lead to an increased risk of near head reorgs due to miners fighting for the high transaction fees. Source. Okay, so I don't know like in terms of how much hash rate is needed to basically to get the block reward. I've seen, I think, some talk of it of, some huge solo miners, probably in China, obviously, that could potentially get that highest block at some point. I'm not sure how, like some proxy or something, but yeah, during those times when the transaction fees were high, I would say there's definitely a fight for the highest block rewards. Wow, I cannot believe 42,000 Ethereum on September 17th. I think this is definitely when someone may have potentially misclicked for the transactions, the gas fee. Yeah, that was really crazy high. Going along, guys, other factors such as network hash rate currently at all-time high, which is true. If we go to mining pool stats here, the network difficulty for Ethereum has continued to rise and rise and rise over the past 6 months here. And yeah, we are at a new all-time high in terms of network hash rate, I believe 317 terahash. Okay, so yeah, that's true. Influence miner profitability, which, you know what? I'm not going to be disingenuous. I'm going to say that's definitely true as network hash rate is going up, as, Ethereum price is going up. As of making this video, 10%, man, we're going to hit that potential new all-time high, which I think we're at like 14,000 back in beginning of 2018. So yeah, that's why things are, really profitable right now. If we go to what to mine, for example, ARX 580 rig is making, $14 a day or $12 a day at 10 cents kilowatt hour, which is just crazy on a 6x580 rig. But of course, all GPUs, in my opinion, are profitable right now. Even like let's see, a R9 380. Let's see here. R9 380. Yeah, R9 380 can mine. Oh, it's not Ethereum, but it's other coin here, Veil. So that's interesting to see. Okay, well, anyways, guys, going along, I'll talk about that later. We don't know yet what percentage of transaction fees will be burnt under 1559. It is possible that while most transactions only have a small tip, okay, so there is going to be a potential minor tip, like a minor fee or something. The ones that absolutely need to be included as soon as possible, example, DeFi arbitrage, will use large tips, leading to a lesser than expected burn or revenue loss. Better estimated would be very welcome here. Okay, so I don't really know much about DeFi arbitrage, but I'm going to assume you guys know DeFi was really big back last year in terms of what was being locked up. Started back in, I would say, July or June. That's when the transaction fees, that's when I noticed the transaction fees were going really high. Okay, so a lot of people were willing to pay for what's going on, and DeFi was really massive during these times last year, August through October. And yeah, it was a little bit better. It definitely was being used up for the past month or so, but that's because I would say as well as a DeFi and the profitability, and the price of Ethereum has been going up. Okay. All right, going along, guys. This being said, when discussing the miners' concerns on the last implementers call, we agreed that we should do the following: better document and communicate the impact of EIP 1559 on miners. This is a start. That's funny. Catalog miner stance for against EIP 1559, ideally with their associated hash rate, and share it with all core devs as part of the decision process regarding 1559. And I mean, in my opinion, all the devs are definitely against miners. I mean, Vitalik is against miners. You guys know that. Going along, when deciding whether to ship 1559 on mainnet, make it clear to the community that those objections were considered, and if 1559 goes live, why they were rejected. Okay, it sounds like it's going to be implemented anyway. For those who would like to engage in the discussion with regards to 1559 and mining, I've created a Discord room. Note that we want to keep conversation and they're civil and productive. Hopefully, if you guys are gonna go there, please be productive, be constructive. Don't like just swear, just be straight up like negative. Please give your reasons and not just yeah, you know what I mean. And we'll be quick to moderate the channel if things get ugly. All right, that's good. Okay. Anyways, they're gonna have more calls, and definitely voice your guys' concern on their calls if you can. And I guess this video here will definitely give you guys more information about it. And going along, guys, like I said, this is going to be a long video. I just want to talk about a lot of different things out there right now. And yeah, so Tim Bako, yeah, basically he says here on his Twitter, we found bugs in our large state testnet. We're in the process of fixing them and restarting the network so they're on their testnet. Third, now that EIP 271 is confirmed for Berlin, we're updating 1559 spec to work with it. We've also drafted an EIP to add the base fee opcode to 1559, which will make a bunch of smart contract use cases smoother. All right, so I guess that's a positive for smart contracts. So there you go. It says basically that they're hoping to implement this within the Berlin hard fork, which I believe is going to be in the middle of 2021. So in about, I would say 6 to 8 months from now. Okay, so we're in January. So yeah, potentially in June or July that they're hoping to implement this. And yeah, okay, so there's some other stuff here. I'll have the Twitter post here. You guys can react to this if you want, and maybe voice your concerns on Tim Miko's tweet here if you want. So going along, guys, I want to just now showcase some other content creators out there, specifically Bitsby Trippin, our crypto mining OG, Lord and Savior of the crypto mining community. I respect this man so much. I've learned so much from his videos, and I'm sure you guys have as well. He's got his opinions, thoughts, and perspective of EIP 1559. Definitely go watch his video down below, link down below. Please watch it, as well as Son of a Tech, another OG in the crypto mining space. Love this guy as well. He has his amazing video here explaining the fundamental aspects of the updates and securities of EIP 1559. So definitely go watch his video as well. Link down below. Please make sure you can subscribe to him as well. Okay, and the next gentleman you guys should definitely watch is Voscoin. He has a video regarding EIP 1559 as well, and just talking about the risks and his perspective of it as well. So link down below to all three of these gentlemen, to their videos. Definitely get some more perspectives, opinions, and thoughts from them as well. I'm basically regurgitating what these guys have said, so yeah. Anyways, going along, guys. The fight against EIP 1559, there's a lot of noise, there's a lot of engagement going on right now, especially on Twitter and of course YouTube, which I just shown. But Bitfly, which is ethermine.org, you guys know they're one of the top mining pools for Ethereum right now. They've also had voicing their concerns, and they've had a Twitter poll here, which, you know, sometimes it could be construed Twitter, you know, but they say here EIP, a lot of people don't support it. All right, about 61.5%. All right, I did vote for, I do not support EIP 1559. All right, so you know my stance there. And then they had another post here: we can achieve the same security by increasing the block rewards. If EIP 1559 was aimed to improve UX and security problems, there should be no reason not to increase the block rewards and burn fees, right? I think that's a great idea. Definitely raise the block rewards, maybe from like 2 to 3, and just if they're going to burn the transaction fees, then raising it up to 3 Ethereum per block, you know, that will maybe be in line with what is currently in terms of, you know, profitability for miners, and just the incentive, right? And keeping up that security, keeping up the confidence that Ethereum has right now. Look at that. Ethereum is 1337. This is a beautiful sign, elite code right here. But going on, guys, 2Miners as well. They're a huge mining pool, and they're definitely against EIP 1559. And they definitely want to stand against, you know, they still want to stand with miners, for miners. And yeah, they have been voicing their concerns as well. Okay, so now I want to talk about just the aspect of all of this noise, you know, all of this engagement that's happening out there on YouTube, Twitter, wherever, everywhere, that everyone is against this EIP 1559, is the aspect of community, right? The aspect of Ethereum itself. Over the past, I don't know, 3 to 4 years, the mining community are the ones who have propped up this network, in my opinion. And just in an aspect of every single person who has been getting into mining has potentially talked about it with their friends, have talked about it with their families, have talked about it with their co-workers, what have you. And that brings a lot of value. That brings a lot of noise. That brings a lot of engagement into cryptocurrency in general. And I would say without us miners, for the people that are investing thousands upon thousands of dollars, even if not hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars, for those that have, you know, huge mining farms, are the ones that have created the security, the fundamental aspect of decentralization for Ethereum. I hope the devs that are potentially watching this, probably not, that have maybe hopefully considered that aspect, right? And I know, as you guys know, Vitalik doesn't care about miners. I guess the devs don't care about miners as well. They think it's a waste of electricity, which, ultimately it is. But I think I would say 90% of miners out there were on renewable energy, but that's an argument for another day. The aspect of just community, right, is huge. And I think that just brings just a lot of awareness to cryptocurrency in general, has brought a lot of value to Ethereum. So if EIP 1559 is implemented, and if that, lessens the potential burden, sell-off pressure, whatever the macroeconomics of whatever they think that, that we're doing, that miners are doing on Ethereum network. And they're thinking that there's going to be new price discovery once the EIP is implemented. Who knows? It's a gamble, right? It's definitely a gamble. I've talked about it before in the past, I would say 6 months, here and there regarding EIP 1559, that if you're getting into mining right now, and if in the next 6 months, potentially, if for those that are mining don't get their return on initial investment in the next 6 months, and mining profitability could go down in the gutter, I'm not sure, right? We're not sure. That's definitely a gamble, right? So you guys should know your risk and understand in the next 6 months, if this is implemented in the Berlin hard fork, that it could be very, very unprofitable, right? But there's one thing though. So if I were to just say, just for example, if EIP 1559 was implemented right now, and the average block reward is about, let's just say right now is about 3 Ethereum per block. It's kind of averaging around there right now. If it was implemented and the transactions would be burned, all right, so anything after 2 Ethereum per block, the miners would not get rewarded, all right, so 2 Ethereum per block would be rewarded. Then think of that as like 1/3 of your profits being cut. Okay, at current price, at current net cash rate, at current network difficulty, then cut this number here 1/3. All right, cut this number in 1/3. So that means that we would be making around $8 a day on RX 580 rig, a 6 by RX 580 rig. So that's just to put it in perspective there, guys. If potentially in the next 6 months, if Ethereum is still, this price, then mining would still be about $8 a day, which in my opinion it's still fine, right? At 2 Ethereum per block, all right? For people that are, all of us miners, we're predicated on profitability, which a lot of Ethereum devs use that argument against us. And, I'm not going to be disingenuous, all right? You guys should definitely understand that we are all in mining because we're incentivized into the fiat value, into the mining aspect, right? And of course, I know we're in it for cryptocurrency as well, hopefully, fundamentally, that long term, where we're all in it hoping to beat inflation, right? As money printing go burr, US dollars are being printed like mad every single day. I think all of us are hoping to build that financial freedom, aspect of it. And yeah, I agree, right? I agree, definitely agree. But we're all greedy in some sense, and there's definitely an argument against that. But I think the ultimate point of community, of the awareness, the adoption of all the people that are mining Ethereum right now, trumps whatever the Ethereum devs are saying right now. And yeah, you can see just the amount of miners around. These are just Ethereum addresses. Actually, there are some pools that don't even account how many miners are on there. So it could be a lot more than what we see here for sure. So yeah, definitely, I would say potentially a couple million, like 2 to 3 million miners mining Ethereum right now in terms of people. All right, not like mining rigs, but people. It could be well over that. But yeah, just saying that, that kind of noise, that kind of adoption on Ethereum is huge. And so yeah, once it happens, we will see. I'll definitely keep you guys updated. I don't know if I really touched on all the different aspects of this EIP 1559, and I just hope that people that are getting into mining right now, that we got to think of this in the long term. And for mining, especially if you are hoping that for Bitcoin, for example, that everyone talks about Bitcoin, who knows, right? It's crazy to see, Bitcoin 36,000. It's crazy to see Ethereum is elite right now. Look at this. It's amazing. Like, it's, who knows how long this will last. But I think 5 to 10 to 15 to 20 years from now, we could all be laughing. Right? We could all just be laughing. Like, man, like cryptocurrency could be the biggest investment of our lifetime, especially in our generation, as a new potential asset class. And yeah, I don't know though, right? As potential regulations could come into play, I'm not sure. But as you guys know, I've been hearing about huge institutional investors coming into investing into Bitcoin, investing into Ethereum. Who knows? Who knows how long this will last? But for you guys understanding this and watching me right now, I'm in this for the long haul. The daily profitability numbers really don't matter to me, but mining rewards definitely do matter, which is pretty nice right now. And that's obviously due to the transaction fees, block rewards, and all that stuff right now. But yeah, once EIP 1559 is implemented, we are essentially potentially going to get less of the rewards, right? But depending on the price of Ethereum, we could potentially get more of fiat, right? So hope you guys understand that the equilibrium aspect of profitability versus the rewards that you get. All right, so anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts. I don't know if anyone stayed to the very end, and if you guys did, please let me know your thoughts for sure. This is definitely a contentious EIP. A lot of people have been talking about it, and please definitely go watch Bitsby Trippin's perspective, as well as Son of Attack, and as well as Voss Coins of the EIP 1559. I would definitely really appreciate it. And yeah, hopefully somehow fix this EIP 1559 in some form or fashion. And I'm not sure what the fix is, guys. I'm just a regular Joe, but I can only give you guys the risks and the future aspects of it. I'm just going to say, like, I'm not a huge figurehead to changing course of what's going to be implemented or not. So, but the best I can do right now is just give you guys the perspectives and what's to come. Okay, that's all I can do. That's all I can do. And I don't know if you guys want me to do anything else, but let me know. All I can do, in my opinion, is give you guys the information. So link down below to all this. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate you all. Have a good one, and peace out.